So everyone read the question once. So in this question, they are saying that construct a diagonal scale. In this question, they are saying that construct a diagonal scale with 3:200. So here they have already gave the what is the ratio they have already gave. RF value. RF value, they directly gave the RF value in this problem. So after giving the RF value as 3:200, they are asking you to read 3 units. One is meter, decimeter, and centimeter. Okay, meter, decimeter, centimeter, they are asking you to define. And long enough. It should be long enough to measure. It should be long enough to measure. It should be long enough to measure up to 6 meters. So maximum length of the scale is 6 meters. And on the scale, you have to measure 4.56 meters. Okay. On the scale, you have to measure 4.56 meters. That is the problem they're asking. Okay. So listen, I will ask few questions. You have to answer me. So first question, what is the PQ distance to be measured? Yeah, unmute and you can answer. PQ value. What is the distance to be measured on the scale?
4.56.
Which is that? Yeah, 4.56 meters. So 4.56 meters we have to measure on the scale. How we will divide a 4.56? We divide it as 4 meters plus 5 decimeters, then plus 6 centimeters. Okay, so we have to measure PQ 4.56, 4 meters, 5 decimeters, and 6 centimeters. Next, we have to find RF value. What is RF value? What is RF value? So the problem that is they gave that RF value is 3:200. RF value 3:200. Numerator is 3, denominator is 200. And what is the maximum length? What is the maximum length? Maximum length of the scale. Suppose if you take your scale, normal 15 centimeter scale, maximum scale is 15. You can't measure more than 15 centimeters. Similarly, in this scale, what is the maximum distance you are measuring? You can measure 6 meters. So you are measuring up to 6 meters. You can't measure beyond 6 meters. So maximum length is 6 meters. What is the least count of this scale? Minimum you can measure on this scale. If you are creating this scale, what is the minimum unit you can measure on the scale? It is centimeters. So meters, decimeters, centimeters you can measure. Least you can measure up to 1 centimeter. That is the least count of this scale. Okay. Next, you have to calculate LOS. Can anyone tell me what is LOS value? Tell me the LOS value. LOS formula is RF into maximum length. And here the maximum length is in meters. You have to convert meters into centimeters. 1 meter equals how many centimeters? Yeah, 1 meter equals how many centimeters? What is meant by term centi? If you take any US, if you go for a US dollar, they will say that cents. It means that 1 cent, 100 cents, they will say. Okay. Yeah, you have to respond, otherwise you won't understand anything. So here RF, they gave the value as 3/200. Then maximum length is 6 meters. Meters you have to convert into centimeters, so it will be 600 centimeters. Least count comes as 1 centimeter. You can measure least up to 1 centimeter on the scale. So you have to calculate LOS. Anyone calculated LOS value? RF into maximum length. It is 3/200 into 6 multiplied by 100. So here what happens is 0 and 0 get cancelled. And 2 is cross multiplied with 3. So the total distance is 9 centimeters. So the LOS is, you have to draw the LOS as 9 centimeters. Okay. You can watch this video once so that you will be understanding. It's not playing. Wait for 1 minute. So here what I'm doing, this is the length of scale you have to calculate here. Then first draw the line AB. Because we know the length of scale, draw the line length AB as 9 centimeters and divide it into 6 equal parts. First one will be 0. First one will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total length, you have to divide this 9 centimeters into 6 equal parts. Then divide the A0 into 10 equal divisions. Okay. So you have to divide, this is the main divisions, meters. This meters you have to divide into 10 equal parts. A to 0, you have to divide it into 10 equal parts. Okay. So after dividing 10 equal parts, you have to use the dividing a line method and you have to divide. Then from the perpendicular, draw the perpendicular, 10 equal divisions. So from here you have to draw a vertical line. Take this height as 50 mm. So that you can divide 10 equal parts. Because decimeter, 1 decimeter equal to 10 centimeters. So I have to divide this vertical line into 10 equal parts. Then divide AD into 10 equal parts. 0 to 10 you have to divide and join it, make it as a rectangle. Okay. After creating rectangle, you have to write here as centimeters. So this is main unit, subunit, sub of subunit you have to write. Then draw the vertical line from each division. 0 to vertical line, 1 to vertical line, 2 vertical line, 3, 4, 5. You have to draw this vertical line you have to draw. Then what you have to do is divide this top line into, you have divided this vertical line. This vertical line, draw the horizontal line. Draw the horizontal line till the length of the scale. What is the length of the scale? A to B. So complete 9 centimeters, you have to draw this horizontal line. What I have made the vertical division. From the vertical division, draw the horizontal line. Then what you have to do is divide into 10 equal parts. Divide this AO into 10 equal parts. AO into 10 equal parts and D2 this point into 10 equal parts. And the ninth point should touch the 10th point. Bottom 9th point should touch the 10th point and fix your drafter. And fix your drafter, and here 8th point should touch the 9th point. And similarly 7th point should touch the 8th point. 6th point should touch the 7th point. 5th point should touch the 6th point. So like that you have to draw this diagonal. By using this diagonal pencil, you are drawing the diagonal lines. So you have to draw all these diagonal lines. So after completion of this diagonal line, now you are drawing diagonal scale. 0 has been touched to 1. Bottom 1 is touching the top 2. You have to draw this diagonal line. Okay. Now your scale is completed. Now you have to measure 4.56 meters. Now you have to measure 4.56 meters. So already you know 4. So on this 4 line, next is the 5th. On the bottom, this is the 5th. So I can't show. Okay. So see here. So what is, how to mark the point is, this is my 4th. From the 5th line, draw this vertical line. Already you have drawn this inclined line. On this inclined line, on the 5th inclined line, where the 6th horizontal line is touching, mark the point. On the 5th inclined line, this is my inclined line. On my 5th inclined line, where the 6th horizontal line is touching, that is my 4.56 line. Okay. Here see, inclined 5th line and horizontal 6th line, where it is touching, mark the point as either P or Q. Mark the point as P, and the end point where the 4 is touching, that is the Q. Okay. So this is the 5th point. If I draw the vertical line, it is this one, and this smaller distance is the sixth point. So you have to represent that is the PQ line. You have to represent. So this is a video link. I'll post this video link also in the our class WhatsApp group so that you can see and okay. You can watch the video once again. Okay. So here I'll be drawing once again. So this is my scale. This is my distance. So this is my fifth point. So generally in the plane scale, what we do is this is my fifth point and this is my fourth main division. So fourth to fifth small division, it is 4.5. Generally we take it as 4.5 meters. But if I want to measure, so this is my vertical line. Don't draw the vertical line, but this is my incline line. So from here I'll be drawing the incline line to the sixth point. Sixth point will touch the sixth point, and whatever may be the distance. Suppose it is at the 10th. So this is complete one small division. So like this only. It is the same like this only. We have drawn this one. So if I want to measure the sixth one, so this is my sixth horizontal line. So this is my sixth horizontal line. This is my fifth point. This is my fifth point. So from here, this is my zeroth point, and this is my fourth point, fourth main division. So if you see only this vertical line, it is 4.5. But if you take this smaller distance is 0.006 meters. This is the value. Okay. So this is a small distance making the change. This is completely 4.6. Then this is your complete 4.6. Okay. This is nothing but vertical line. If I draw here, this is my sixth point. If I want to measure 4.6, this is my 4.6. If I want to measure exactly 4.56, this is my 4.56, and this is 0.04 meters. This distance. Okay. That is the principle we use here in the diagonal. To measure the one more division, we use this one. Okay. So this is the problem. Draw the ABCD line, then divide it into 6 equal parts. Okay. Divide into 6 equal parts, and then again divide this into 10 equal parts. Again you have to divide here. Divide into 10 equal parts. After dividing 10 more equal parts, after dividing the 10 more equal parts, then you have to, then this is my fifth point. This is my fifth point. This is my fifth point. If I draw this vertical line, this is my fifth point, and this is my sixth point. Okay, this is my sixth point, and this distance is 0.06 meters, and this rest of the distance is 0.04 meters. Okay. That is the principle you have to use, and this is what your seniors have drawn. They took this distance as 50 mm. Take this as 9 centimeters, divide into 6 equal parts. First one mark it as 0. Divide this into 10 equal parts. Again divide this into 10 equal parts and divide this into 6 equal parts and make it. This will be 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash. This will be 1 double dash, 2 double dash, 3 double dash. This will be 1 triple dash, 2 triple dash, 3 triple dash, 4 triple dash. You have to make this distance. You have to divide 3 times. You have to divide this line once. You have to divide this line once. And you have to divide this line once. This line you can directly measure with the scale. If you take exactly 50 mm, you can take and you can draw this line. And this fifth point has to touch the sixth point. Where the fifth point and sixth point are touching, mark the point as P. This is the Q. You can mark. So this is the PQ line. You can mark. Okay. Any doubts you can unmute and you can ask. Anyone any doubts you can unmute and